So we sent instead Anna Walker, who's one of Catherine's best friends, of course, and she was the one who got to go to Venice. And here she is with the glamorous Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Buongiorno. Forget Cannes and Sundance. This is fast becoming the film festival to be seen at. It's the 60th Venice Film Festival, which makes it the longest running of them all. And it's a firm favourite of the stars. And in true This Morning style, we've got a hot seat with the biggest name in town, the lovely Catherine Zeta-Jones. So here we are in Venice this time for this morning. Have you and Michael had any chance to explore Venice together?
My husband is stay-at-home mother. He's with the children in Aspen actually, and I'm going to meet him in New York. So I've been single in Venice. It's hard when you see people kissing in the street. You go, You get all bitter and twisted. It's not real. No, but it is. It's a beautiful place for a film festival.
And the film she's promoting at this year's festival is Intolerable Cruelty, a black comedy about marriage and divorce. Catherine plays a money-grabbing serial divorcee and George Clooney a hard-hearted divorce lawyer. And of course, it's only a matter of time before they teach each other a thing or two about love. But although it's billed as a romantic comedy, it's definitely more comedy than romance.
Well, the Coen brothers, when you see a Coen brothers movie, you know that, it's not kind of typique to the title. There is romance and comedy in it, but they have such a great sense of comedy. It cracks me up. And the romance is there. I think people just want to see a bit more of me and George. Dump him. I could have you disbarred for that.
You fascinate me.
You two look like perfect casting, perfect couple. It's all a little bit too perfect. You have to dish the dirt a little bit. I mean, does he have smelly feet or something?
No, nothing. I'm sorry. No, not that I got that. I was never like that close, but
looked like it to me.
Yeah, well, no. Good fresh breath to kiss. Everything was absolutely perfect. He's over there, so I have to be really careful what I say. No, he's just a great guy, What was your performance about this afternoon?
What did your lawyer say?
Well, Freddie thinks you're a buffoon. He says you've been too successful, you're bored, complacent, and you're on your way down.
But you don't think so.
How do you know?
Why would you be here?
Why did you ask me?
Can't I be curious?
About what?
Do you ever answer questions?
To you?
I'll have the tornadoes of beef. The lady will have the same. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I assume you're a carnivore.
Oh, Mr. Massey, you have no idea.
I can imagine the two of you really sparked one another off-screen with your sense of humour.
Yeah, we did actually. And the chemistry just clicked, I think, off-screen, which doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to click on-screen. You can put the best of the best or who you'd think would make a great on-screen couple. But it really did click. And you can't really work that, there's something that just happens spontaneously. But we laughed so much, we had a really good time. I think that's partly to do, what the chemistry is.
Let me tell you some things about her.
Okay.
You know this trend that's been going around about Hollywood actresses stealing things? Mm-hmm. I caught her coming out of my trailer with a couple of things under her arms that she'd swiped from me. Mm-hmm. She'd obviously gone through my wallet, taken some cash. And I was missing a couple of cufflinks. I'm just saying some things. Michael wearing them later. I don't want to get into it, but she's got a little light finger thing going on.
Absolute rubbish. I know her far too well to know that.
I'm telling you the truth.
And you have to believe George Clooney. We're going to have the second part of our exclusive interview with Catherine.
With a perfect Hollywood marriage. But her latest movie, Intolerable Cruelty, sees Catherine Zeta-Jones playing the role of a serial divorcee determined to marry her way into millions.
I would be delighted, honored, really, if you...
Howard!
You named him after your ex.
I'm sentimental.
Actually, your character, Marilyn Rexroth, is really scheming and hard-hearted. But she's totally the opposite from what I know of you, you know, being kind of warm, generous, caring, loving soul that you are.
Yeah, well, please tell everyone that, because everyone thinks I'm, you know, this hardened bitch because I've just finished playing Velma Kelly, and now I'm playing this serial divorcee. No, it's not. I mean, obviously, it's like everyone. People have been asking me, is there a part of you, you know, that's
No,
like
I
this?
don't see that at all.
Like, oh yeah, that's what I do for a living, you know. This is my first of many marriages, just for everyone to know.
Although you and George work really well together on screen in Intolerable Cruelty, the partnership that everybody wants to see on screen is you and Michael.
It's really hard to get a script that, you know, we can be together on the screen, but be kind of confrontational and not lovey-dovey, you know. I don't even want to see that. That's just too sad.
Okay, so that's not happening.
No.
The other rumour around in the UK at the moment is that you're having a joint christening for Dylan and Caris.
Okay, yeah, you tell me now. I should have called you about this, because some of my family members are really annoyed that they haven't got the invitation, because
Yeah,
it says
where's
in the
mine?
paper they're coming around and all the stars are coming to Swansea. No, I'm going to leave the christening out for a while, actually, and there are no plans for that. I mean, my father-in-law's Jewish. We have a whole bunch of religions in our family, so we haven't quite figured it out yet.
Yeah.
But no, I'm sure it'll happen someday, but it's not.
Good, well, we've put that one to rest. Now, as I'm getting larger by the minute, last
You
time we
look gorgeous. You look gorgeous.
Thanks, love.
And did the clothes fit I gave you? I sent her like a survival package of really big clothes, and after Anna came to visit me in Bermuda, she looked at these pants that were the size of a house. She said, oh, it's going to be a while.
It's not.
She said, oh, I bought the
Already?
pants you gave me. I went, really? My God, those were like big pants.
And you're looking svelte and gorgeous as ever,
Oh,
which
God.
is very sickening. But I have to say, when you were pregnant and you got up at the Oscars and sang and performed in front of millions, I think pregnant women and mothers everywhere just applauded you.
And crazy
thought,
people. There was a moment when I looked at Queen Latifah and we came out to the floor to start the song, and there was a moment we just looked at each other and we were just about to say, what the hell are we doing? I mean, I'm like this, going up on this machine, and then the audience just roared, and we were like, yeah, let's go. It was a special moment, that.
Truly are an inspiration. I can't wait to see you this size again, I have to say.
Oh yeah, well, don't hold your breath. I'll take care of yours for a while.
Give me an exclusive next time you...
Okay,
You
I'll
fancy
be
it
doing an
anyway.
exclusive in the maternity ward when Alan Walker gives birth. Full coverage, here live on This Morning. Thank you.
Yes. That's what we need. Thank you for that. We'll hold her to that.
Lovely. Now then, it is time to reveal if you have won a fantastic luxury weekend in Scotland.
Now, earlier we asked you, what's the traditional